We've seen what happens when parents, sometimes intentionally and unintentionally, make mistakes because of the things they do, and it affects the children. So I think this is a very, very good one. And for me, I think one thing I won't do, knowing what I know now as a pediatrician, is using antiseptic soap for children. You know, right?
Yeah.
Because these children, their body has organisms that are very beneficial to them. And so these organisms, they do a whole lot of function. And so when you use antiseptic soap, you tend to kill these good organisms.
Like you're washing them away.
You're washing them away. And now that allows the bad ones to find a way to thrive, enter, and cause a lot of conditions that are not good.
Yeah.
And also it can predispose children to having a lot of bad skin conditions. So I think that is one thing I won't do as
so kind of like you're saying you want to do it with care.
Yes.
You be very careful before you just use.
I won't even do as a newborn, because sometimes you see mothers, newborn, 2-day-old, 3-day-old, they're already beating them with
like strong soap.
What do you want to kill on these children? You didn't put something that you want to kill. I don't understand you people. No, I really don't understand. So that's one thing I wouldn't do as a pediatrician. Never.
Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. For me on this end, what I won't do is, I notice there's something wrong with a child, and then I'm calling the doctor over the phone to ask the doctor what the doctor should do. I don't understand how I expect the doctor to know what to do. I know, yes, you could come and say, hey, doctor, my child's eye is doing like this and the nose is falling down. Doctor, what should I give? How would the doctor know what to give? I want that doctor to touch my child, check my child's nose, check the ear. Doctor, something is coming out from my child's ear. Look inside that ear and tell me what it is. So that tomorrow, if what you gave me did not work, I can point and say, you gave me this thing, you saw this thing, and now you're telling me. Sometimes they will even go as far as saying, doctor, something is wrong with my child. Let me video. You want to video and give me?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah. You know, this happens because of our work setting. Some parents feel like if they come to the hospital, they're going to join a long queue of patients and parents waiting to see the doctors. So to cut corners and to save costs, they will now put you into that problem to try to figure out what is wrong with their kids.
And then tomorrow, if something is wrong with that child or the thing, they will bring the evidence to the hospital and say, I called Dr. So and see what she showed me.
And another thing is that kids are very dynamic.
Yeah.
And what a pediatrician sees as emergency, a mother might not be able to detect it as an emergency.
Exactly. That's why sometimes you come to the hospital and we're like, we need to admit this child though. And you're like,
let me just cough and cut away.
He's breathing fine now. It's the only breathing that will make us to admit a child.
And some mothers don't even know when a child is not breathing well.
Yes.
That's a topic for another thing.
Yes. And sometimes they'll be like, let me record the way the child is sounding. Will you record the heartbeats? From your record, will I know that the heart is beating big beam? How will I know? Yeah. So I won't do that. If there's something wrong with a child, despite being a pediatrician, I actually want another pediatrician to actually look at this child and like tell me what's up.
That's a very good one.